Coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Richardson on 3rd. It's on target to Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On what I love. Ooh, we're being dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Richardson now. Has it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now. They need 7. Taylor now, up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. That one nabbed by Warren. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. gets it on 1st and 10. He has room past the 25. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to try to profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Our score, 6-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Now Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Browns a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this one doesn't go far. And just 2 to go. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sanders going to look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They send a man in motion. Chubb going for the marker. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts, who have 1st and 10. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Working quickly here.
That's another Browns.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To the air on first down. Sanders. Complete to Chubb. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Colts 38-yard line.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here he is on third and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. On first down, here's Sanders. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Trying for the touchdown. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To throw. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Judy will go in motion right. Chubb on the give, headed left. And they're not going to get anything out of this call, Brock. He's hauled down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's fourth down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Richardson on first and 10. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Richardson back to throw. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Richardson to throw again. Taken in by Pierce. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down throw here from Richardson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Richardson now on second and 10. And he sails that one over the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Richardson on third. And the defender comes away with it. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Bronk, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Play action, Sanders. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Now start on the ground, Taylor. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He brings it in. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Brings up third down.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throw is caught. And he's brought down at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down. Third and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
They'll set up here for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Colts 13, Browns 3. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking underneath here for Chubb. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Chubb running out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's Sanders out of the pistol. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Man in motion out of the slot. 3rd and short here. Sanders. Here's the screen now for Chubb. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To throw, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Richardson. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Go left side and Tillman has it. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Browns down by 10. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. This one's caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to the air here on 2nd, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw. Sends this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
And with that miss, whatever hopes they still harbored, Kate, well, that miss puts it out to sea. It was a great effort in this game to fight back, but they had to have that field goal. And instead, it went awry.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, the apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.